2 minutes to go, 2 minutes. Car right. Clear right.
I don't know if I needed a lift there, but...
Left side. Incident in Laguna. Looks like it's Paolo. On your left. Yellow. Hold your line. Clear left. Right side. Still there. Clear right.
What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Bank Racing Uncut. We're gonna have some more V12 action from the prototype challenge going around Spa, and we're using the Cadillac V Series R. In my last video at the start of the race, we had an unfortunate 4X, and then we had some drama going into turn 1 that let us jump into the lead. Unfortunately though, as the race went on lap 2 or lap 3, we lost the rear end as we went into Lake Holmes, and then the car behind us could not avoid us and ended up slamming into us, and we ended up getting some steering damage as well as another 4X. And then as the race went on, we once again lost the car into Lake Holmes as we overcooked the tires just a little bit. They got a little bit too hot and we lost the rear end. So we ended up finishing that race with a 10X and losing 0.12 safety rating, which dropped us to a 3.14. So now, as we are in danger of dropping below a 3, I'm a little bit more concerned, especially being that it's the end of the season and I really want to be able to get to an A class next season, be able to do some IMSA racing. I'm going to be a little bit more conservative in this race. Although I really wasn't sure what I wanted to do with this race, it really wasn't on my mind to start from pit lane and be really conservative this race. Although as we went through practice and as we went to quali, it did cross my mind to potentially do it to avoid all the chaos and drama of turn 1, lap 1 in general with cold tires. It's the GDPs, so you know, a rolling start, cold tires, a car that can lock up easily. It's just a recipe for disaster going into turn 1 and just the start of the race. So I was going to let my quali result make me decide what I wanted to do, if I wanted to start from the grid or if I just wanted to start from the pit lane. Although even a good quali result could be worse, as starting in the front just kind of puts us in a position to get barrel rolled. So with all that being said, if you like what you see in this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get into quali and see what kind of result we have to decide what we want to do for the race. Okay, let's see what we can do here.
We've got 2
some of our brake settings.
Let's get this done. Limiter's still on. Disengage it.
My only... No, I had a thought. A better way to handle quali here. To build up the battery before we go out on our lap. So the second half of this out lap... Well, I lifted there. Second lap of the half of the out lap, trying to build back up the battery. Even like that's the first start. It's like braking extra, lifting early. Going a little bit slower on the out lap as we don't really need any of the extra time in the quali session, because we only really are going to have one lap here. It's either going to be the first lap is a good lap, or the first lap is noticeably a bad lap and we abandon it and try to build back up our battery for a second lap. But there's also another thing, which is we are number 3 car, strength field is 1.3, but our safety rating is a 3.14, and I really want to stay above a 3. A bad race could potentially drop us below a 3 and be a big hit to where I might not be able to build it back up before the end of the season. We'll do it a little bit more. Right here a little bit later as we go closer to the bus stop. I don't know if this is smart or dumb, but Get a little bit extra battery for the first lap. But yeah, safety rating. I'm worried about getting relegated, because if I get relegated and get the minus 0.4 that comes with going below a 3, I may not be able to make that back up by the season end, be able to get to A class, and that's like the last thing I want. So, depending on how this quali session goes, I very well might. Depending on how quali goes here and where we land, I might not start from the grid here. I don't know how I feel. Okay.
Mind these track limits, please, Rob.
I don't know what to do. I'm so like unacquainted with this because you have only the first lap, so the first lap's gone. So with the first lap gone, because I invalidated it, I only had the second lap. But if my battery...
The leader's just done a 158.38. The leader has just done a 158.18.
With my battery going to be depleted for the second lap, there's like... almost no point in even trying it. I'm trying to build up my batteries as much as I physically can before going out for a second lap. We'll see what we can put down, but I doubt we're going to have any juice for anything really competitive. But what that may lead to is this might be one of my first pit lane kind of challenge and starts with GDP. I haven't really ever done it in GDP. Spa turn 1 chaos could give us a chance to fight back into some iRating, but really need to have a good safety rating result from this race. It's probably the most important thing. For me. My last video, my last race, I had a negative 1.2, or 1.2, negative, negative 0.12 safety rating loss. So if we have another race like that, which was like 10 incident points, we're gonna be in trouble here. So that is probably going to be my #1 concern, is to take care of that, no matter where we land on this lap here. I think conserving the battery and building up some battery at the end of that first lap did save us a little bit. So we go deep into the bus stop. That's what it is. P4. I don't know how I feel right now.
P4.
Like, I really do want to compete. We are on the front, on the second row. But I'm just so worried about, like, because the thing is about starting at the front, it just opens up the possibility to be barreled from behind. And to have to do a lot more fighting, and I think I'm just too worried about my safety rating to want to have it start from the grid. So I think we might try to fight through the most we can. We were in a lower rated lobby, lower split. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. A lot of these splits in GDP I feel like are closer in competitiveness, so I don't really feel like if we start from the pit lane we're really going to be able to fight through on a pure pace standpoint, but I don't know, I'm just really concerned about starting. I do not want to drop below 3, because if I drop below 3 in safety rating, I really don't know if I'll be able to fight back before season end to be able to get the A class.
That's the
so
end of the session. P5.
P5. I think we're going to start from pit lane here and see if we can fight back up through the field with hopefully some help with some chaos to be able to get into some positive I rating, but we got to protect our safety rating first because we got to stay above a 3 to get to A class. So we'll get back once we're going green and we're starting for pit lane, and we'll see what type of result we can try to pull from this and hopefully have a good clean race above everything else. So
20 minutes. Car number 3.
but okay, looks like the field's coming to the bust out now, so we'll be going green momentarily here. See how this goes. I think this is my first time ever starting from the pits.
Okay, get ready.
In GDP. Usually rolling starts in fast cars are not a really good thing to do for these type of starts. But we will hope for some chaos with the field and see what our pace is like to be able to catch.
It exit is clear.
You're missing a wing there, Brandon.
Doesn't look like any turn 1 chaos. So we do have cars we can see though.
Source. It looks like Joseph. The guy ahead is not the cleanest racer. And tunes. Car number 11. A license. Yellow flag.
But we made back 1 position already. How great.
Okay, Rob.
Alright, we'll see
from this, mate.
See where the field's gonna be at, pace wise.
There's an incident in Laguna. It looks like it's Knack.
But above all else, keep it clean. That means both if we catch people racing, but also here on cold tires, very easy to lose it. But also, as we're still trying to push for our best pace, we don't want to get too many off tracks either.
Their
so.
rating is 1.3. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Incident in Befania. We think it might be Lake, Lun, and Greg.
Nice 3 positions.
You also did block right, so went left, and you kind of came back to me as well.
Couple free positions, and we're already in the back of another car. So maybe this race will have some salvage work and maybe some entertainment work. But again, I really am so worried about my rating here. We have a Ferrari that got real close to us too, so.
P10.
See if they're a faster car that crashed out to the back. I feel like there's also a lot less disparity in pace when it comes to like GDPs. I feel like GD3 as well, but a lot less disparity where people, even in the back of the pack, aren't that far off pace-wise, usually. You really hit close. Oh, he goes off. Oh my god. Can't talk. He goes off track there, so we'll, might save us a little bit. I kind of don't know if I really want to fight him. We're not, catching too particularly well to the cars in front, so...
There's an incident in. Bus stop. It looks like Marcelinho. There's an incident in La Source. We think it might be Marcelinho. Left side. Incident in Laguna. It looks like it's Paolo. On your left. Yellow. Hold your line. Clear left.
We survive it, so I'm okay with it. I don't know if the caddy really gave us a lot of room there. Is what it is, though. Probably had room, just not wanting to be too brave. Like I said, this is a very conservative race to try to survive and not have a bad result, so not really worth it to send it. See if Mr. Ferrari here can send it into the bus stop and give us a hole to catch up to. Nope, they're gonna get by before, it looks like. Still might give us the opportunity.
Left side, clear left, B9.
Oh, that was close. I thought he was going to be in the gravel there. Where are we? P9? Really? I did not expect that. You're in a positive iRacing. Huh. Interesting.
Right side. Still there. Clear right.
Hopefully they fight behind and that gives us a little more breathing room as we move up another position. This has been a pretty good recovery race from pit lane. Don't want to jinx ourselves though. Can still make a mistake on my own.
Eighth place.
Mistake by the Ferrari is going to help us with some slipstream now. I think. Yes, it is. That'll help us from the Cadillac behind. Probably braking more there than I need to. A little bit late on the throttle there too. Able to stay within a second or so of the Ferrari while dropping the Cadillac off, so that's nice. Still need to stay solid though. Just slower into the hard braking zones, the Ferrari ahead.
Sorry about that, Andrew. Right, bloody mess.
Really not the best turn one for me. And the Ferrari, even though they were in the dirt, still gets better advantage, and they have slipstream from ahead. So, but hopefully they can get up there and fight with that car.
Incident in. Who on? We think it might be Delaney.
That's nice. Isn't it? Terrible line by me. Not able to take advantage. I do have to remember the point of this race though.
7th position.
The blue Ferrari has ran wide a lot out of turn one. Pretty much dusted the Cadillac behind us. big lift from us there to avoid an off track and disparity in speed from the Ferrari ahead as we went into I don't know the corner names at Spa. I probably should, but I don't. Besides the big ones. But we get a little 0x contact as they were a little bit slower than I anticipated. Probably lagging a little bit on the throttle. Could be a little bit better with it going into turn 1. Dude, that line through a rouge just feels like terrible. There's so much like lateral movement, you have to be scrubbing off so much speed. But I'm still just so much slower than that. Definitely faster than them. So we're gonna have to be smart here. Since we're faster, to not run over them by accident, because I don't know the speed difference. Especially as if we catch big slipstream. That's what we needed to do, though. Make sure we can stay close here. Maybe get a move into bus stop. Try to be careful with it. Again, like, it's hard because I do want to get past, I do want to make a move, but I do not want to mess up and end my race, or end my clean race, I should say. We're in P7, so I'm pretty happy with that, although I do not want to get backed up into the Cadillac behind. So, that is in the back of my mind. They are 2 seconds off though, and seemingly running pretty slow, even compared to the Ferrari ahead who... There's certain sections they feel a lot slower through. Oh, we run really deep there. So did they.
There's an incident in Befania. It looks like it's Christopher. Yellow flag. Two minutes to go. 2 minutes. Car right. Clear right.
I don't know if I needed a lift there, but...
V6. White flag. One more to go.
This is one of those moments where I really need to take a deep breath and control myself, because given how the last couple laps have gone and that we're 0.3 back now, we're gonna have a chance in the bus stop again. And I don't know, clean race versus. I say that like we're don't have the chance to completely mess up the lap like we just did, but I still think even then we still will have a chance to recover it and get to the Ferrari ahead. So we'll try our best to not have anything happen. A little bit further back. Yeah, I don't think we're close enough to do anything. Okay, I am ridiculously happy with this result. We unfortunately couldn't fight for that P5 and get up there because we just weren't willing to be aggressive enough. But the result of not fighting, not being aggressive, of those couple of chances that we had to send it into the bus stop and being really conservative, saved us to have a 0x race. So hopefully, not even hopefully, that's going to be an amazing safety rating result for me. Should give me a lot more breathing room as the weekend goes on to try to be more competitive and have those opportunities to send it in on cars when we're in those positions, because I don't have to worry about dropping below a 3. So, and again, 6th place from the pit lane, positive I rating and positive safety rating, absolutely great result. That's exactly what we're looking for. Couldn't be happier.
6th place. Okay, we're done.